Belief is not a function of the rational mind. When you desire to achieve something that defies logic or current reality, reason will resist you. It will tell you that what you want is impossible, that the facts of the situation do not support your wish. But your power to create your world does not lie in reason. It lies in belief. Belief transcends logic in ways that are often misunderstood. Logic operates within the boundaries of what is known, measured, and seen. It relies on data, past experiences, and proven methods. While logic is valuable for navigating certain aspects of life, it is limited when it comes to matters of belief and creation. Belief, on the other hand, has no such limitations. It reaches beyond what is currently visible or proven, allowing us to imagine, create, and experience realities that do not yet exist in the physical world. When you believe in something, even if logic tells you it is impossible, you engage a part of yourself that is not bound by time, space, or current circumstances. This is where the true power of belief comes into play. While logic would have you analyze, weigh pros and cons, and stay within the confines of reason, belief invites you to trust in something greater than what is immediately apparent. It asks you to see beyond the present and focus on what could be. The act of believing in something beyond logic is an essential part of manifestation. Consider the countless innovations, breakthroughs, and achievements that were once deemed impossible by the standards of logic. Like electricity, space exploration, these were once ideas that defied reason. If the individuals behind these discoveries had listened solely to logic, they would have never taken the steps needed to make the impossible a reality. Instead, they believed in what others could not see. They held on to a vision that transcended the constraints of logical thinking, and that belief fueled their actions, eventually leading to the transformation of their visions into tangible realities. Belief also operates in the realm of personal transformation. Imagine a person who wants to achieve something that, by all logical measures, seems out of reach. They may lack the resources, skills, or support that logic would deem necessary for success. Yet if this person truly believes in their ability to achieve the goal, something remarkable happens. That belief begins to shift their actions, their mindset, and their energy. They start to see opportunities where others see roadblocks. They take steps forward, not because logic tells them it will work, but because their belief creates an inner conviction that success is inevitable. In time, the outer world reflects this inner state, and what once seemed impossible becomes possible. This is because belief is not constrained by the same rules that govern logic. It is fluid, creative, and dynamic. It taps into the limitless potential that resides within each of us, allowing us to reshape our circumstances, defy odds, and overcome obstacles that logic would insist are insurmountable. When we operate from a place of belief, we are no longer tethered to the past or confined by the present. We are able to create from a place of pure possibility, where anything is achievable if we hold the conviction that it is. In contrast, logic often operates from a place of limitation. It says this hasn't been done before, so it can't be done. It points to past failures as evidence of future impossibilities. Logic needs proof before it can proceed, but belief requires no such evidence. Belief thrives in the realm of the unseen and the unproven. It is the bridge between where we are and where we want to be, even when no visible path exists. This is why belief is so powerful. It transcends logic by allowing us to act as if what we desire is already true, even when reason would argue otherwise. When we believe deeply in something, we begin to align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with that belief. Over time, this alignment creates a new reality, one that reflects the belief we have held in our hearts, rather than the limitations logic would impose on us. Belief frees us from the constraints of logical reasoning. It opens up a world of possibilities that we would otherwise dismiss as unattainable. It encourages us to dream bigger, act bolder, and trust that what we desire can come to fruition, even when the current evidence suggests otherwise. To transcend logic is to step into the unknown with confidence, knowing that belief will guide the way and make what once seemed impossible, possible. Imagination is the gateway to possibilities that reason cannot comprehend. When faced with challenges or situations that seem insurmountable through logical means, imagination becomes the tool that overrules reason. It allows you to explore realities beyond the current facts and limitations, creating pathways to success that the rational mind would never conceive. This is because reason is rooted in what is known, what has been proven, and what can be quantified. Imagination, however, operates on a different plane, one that is boundless and unrestrained by the evidence of the past. Reason serves a purpose in daily life, helping you navigate through the practicalities of the world. It helps you make decisions based on the information available, weighing pros and cons, and measuring risks. But reason is confined by what is already established. It thrives in the realm of what can be proven and what has been experienced. While this can be useful for certain tasks, it becomes a barrier when attempting to achieve something new, extraordinary, or beyond the current reality. This is where imagination steps in and overrules reason. Imagination does not care about the current limitations or the constraints of what has been. It allows you to envision what could be, regardless of how unlikely or impossible it may seem to reason. It taps into a world of infinite possibilities, where you can create new outcomes, ideas, and experiences simply by thinking beyond the boundaries of logic. When you imagine a new reality, you are no longer limited by the evidence around you. Instead, you begin to shape a future that aligns with your desires, not with the constraints of the present. For example, consider how breakthroughs in science, technology, and art often stem from the imagination of individuals who dare to think beyond the accepted norms. The idea of flying was once ridiculed by reason. There were no logical frameworks to support the notion that human beings could take to the sky like birds. Yet, through the power of imagination, the Wright brothers envisioned a future where flight was possible. They overruled the limitations imposed by reason, and through persistence and creativity, they turned their imagined vision into a reality. This is the power of imagination. It does not adhere to the restrictions of the current world. Instead, it molds and reshapes the world to fit the vision it holds. Imagination also plays a pivotal role in personal transformation and growth. When you are faced with obstacles or limitations in your own life, reason might tell you that change is not possible. It might point to past failures or current circumstances as evidence that your goals are out of reach. But imagination empowers you to see beyond these obstacles. It allows you to envision yourself living the life you desire, experiencing success, happiness, and fulfillment, even when your logical mind cannot see how this could come to pass. By using your imagination to create this new vision of yourself, you begin to shift your thoughts and actions to align with this imagined reality, gradually making it your actual reality. The beauty of imagination is that it does not require proof. It does not need validation from the outside world to exist or to create. Reason demands evidence and explanations, but imagination operates purely on belief and creative force. It allows you to act as if the reality you desire already exists, which in turn influences your behavior, emotions, and even the circumstances around you. When you live from a place of imagination, you are no longer limited by what has been, but are actively participating in the creation of what can be. Imagination inspires action. When you allow yourself to imagine a better future or a new possibility, you are more likely to take steps toward achieving it. Reason might hold you back, telling you that the odds are against you, but imagination motivates you to take bold actions because it has already painted a picture of success in your mind. This is why imagination is such a powerful force. It overrules the doubts and limitations that reason imposes, giving you the courage to pursue what seems impossible. In every great achievement, whether personal or collective, imagination has played a critical role in overriding the constraints of reason. It frees you from the confines of the known and invites you to explore the unknown with confidence. Through imagination, you can create new realities, overcome obstacles, and manifest desires that reason alone could never make possible. It is through this creative power that you unlock the potential to reshape your world. Inner conviction is a force that carries the potential to reshape your reality in ways that external factors cannot. It is a deep, unshakable belief within yourself that what you desire or believe to be true will come to pass, regardless of the circumstances around you. This conviction does not waver in the face of opposition, doubt, or the logical reasoning that suggests otherwise. It is the silent power that fuels your actions, decisions, and perceptions, guiding you toward your desired outcomes with a sense of certainty that transcends what is visible or measurable. When you have inner conviction, you are not merely hoping or wishing for something to happen. You know it will. There is a distinct difference between hoping for a result and knowing that it is already on its way. Hope, while positive, still contains an element of uncertainty. Conviction, on the other hand, is absolute. It does not entertain the possibility of failure. Instead, it moves with a quiet but profound strength that influences every aspect of your life. It shapes your thoughts, aligns your actions, and ultimately brings about the very thing you are convinced of. This power of inner conviction is evident in all areas of life, from personal success to relationships and even health. When you are convinced of your ability to achieve something, you naturally begin to act in ways that support that outcome. The actions you take are not forced or strained. They flow effortlessly from the belief that you hold within. Your energy, demeanor, and approach to challenges shift because you are operating from a place of certainty. This shift in your internal state has a ripple effect on the world around you, influencing how others perceive you and how opportunities present themselves. For example, imagine someone who is deeply convinced of their ability to succeed in their career. This person may not have the most experience or the best qualifications according to external standards, but their conviction is so strong that it overrides these limitations. They walk into interviews, meetings, and opportunities with a sense of purpose and confidence that others can feel. This conviction opens doors for them, not because of what they have on paper, but because of the energy they carry within. People respond to conviction because it is magnetic. It draws opportunities, support, and resources toward you, not through force, but through the sheer power of belief. Inner conviction also acts as a shield against doubt and fear. In moments of challenge, when circumstances seem to contradict your desires, it is easy for doubt to creep in and weaken your resolve. But when your conviction is strong, these external obstacles do not deter you. Instead, you remain steadfast in your belief, knowing that what you are working toward is inevitable. This unwavering conviction allows you to persist through difficulties with a sense of calm and assurance that others may not understand. It gives you the ability to keep moving forward, even when logic suggests you should give up. In relationships, inner conviction can shape the way you connect with others. When you are convinced of your own worth and the value you bring to your relationships, you no longer seek validation from external sources. You interact with others from a place of confidence and security, knowing that you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness. This conviction transforms the way others treat you as they pick up on the energy of someone who knows their own value. It sets a standard for how you are treated and allows you to cultivate healthy, fulfilling connections with others. The power of inner conviction is also evident in matters of health and well-being. There are countless stories of individuals who have overcome illness or physical challenges simply because they believed, without a doubt, in their ability to heal. This inner conviction in their body's capacity to recover, to become whole again, guides their actions, choices, and mindset, ultimately influencing their physical health in profound ways. When you are convinced that you can heal, your body responds to that belief. It aligns itself with the conviction, working toward the outcome that your mind has already accepted as truth. Inner conviction is not something that can be forced or fabricated. It comes from a deep sense of knowing that transcends what is seen or proven. It is built through experiences, moments of alignment, and the recognition of your own power to shape your reality. When you cultivate inner conviction, you tap into a source of strength that guides you through any situation, propelling you toward your desired outcomes with an unstoppable force. This conviction becomes the foundation upon which your life is built, influencing every action, every decision, and every outcome. It is, in essence, the quiet but potent power that shapes your destiny. Faith is the most powerful creative force you possess. It is the invisible energy that shapes the world around you, turning unseen ideas into tangible reality. Faith is not just a religious concept, it is a dynamic principle that operates in every area of your life, from your relationships to your career, to your personal growth. When you truly understand the power of faith as a creative force, you realize that your beliefs, thoughts, and inner convictions are constantly influencing the reality you experience. At its core, faith is the act of believing in something that has not yet materialized in the physical world. It is the ability to trust in the unseen, to hold on to the certainty that what you desire is already on its way, even if your current circumstances suggest otherwise. Faith allows you to transcend the limitations of logic and reason because it operates on a higher level of understanding. It is the bridge between the invisible world of your imagination and the visible world of your daily experience. This creative force of faith is constantly at work, whether you are aware of it or not. Every thought, every feeling, and every belief you hold contributes to the creation of your reality. When you have faith in a particular outcome, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with that outcome, and the universe responds in kind. Faith is not passive, it is active. It shapes your perception, influences your decisions, and guides your actions in ways that bring about the very thing you are believing for. Consider for a moment the power of faith in the life of an artist or an inventor. Before the painting is on the canvas, or the invention is fully formed, there is a belief faith that the idea they are holding in their mind can be brought into the world. They trust the creative process, even when they are unsure of the exact steps that will lead to the final outcome. Their faith in the creative force within them propels them forward, allowing them to push through challenges, doubts, and setbacks. It is this unwavering belief in their ability to create that eventually brings the idea into form. Similarly, in your own life, faith acts as the driving force behind everything you wish to manifest. When you believe that you are capable of achieving your goals, that belief sets in motion a series of events, thoughts, and opportunities that align with your faith. You start to notice doors opening where before there were only walls, and people and resources seem to appear out of nowhere to support your vision. This is not mere coincidence, it is the power of faith actively working to bring your desires into reality. What is important to understand is that faith is not dependent on external circumstances. It is not about waiting for things to look a certain way before you believe. In fact, the creative power of faith operates best when it is independent of what you see around you. True faith requires that you hold firm to your belief, even when everything around you seems to contradict it. This is where most people struggle when faced with challenges or delays. Their faith begins to waver, and as a result, the creative process stalls. But when you can maintain your faith, even in the face of adversity, you tap into a creative force that is unstoppable. Faith gives you the ability to see beyond what is currently happening and focus on what is possible. It allows you to imagine the life you want to create, and more importantly, it empowers you to believe that it is already yours. This belief is the key to unlocking the full potential of faith as a creative force. Your faith shapes your inner world, and your inner world shapes your outer reality. The thoughts you entertain, the emotions you hold on to, and the beliefs you cultivate all contribute to the reality you experience. When you align your faith with positive, empowering beliefs about what is possible, you activate a creative process that works on your behalf, even when you are not consciously aware of it. You start to attract situations, people, and opportunities that align with your faith, and before long, the life you envision begins to take form. Faith is not limited by time or space. It does not require immediate evidence, nor does it demand guarantees. It is a force that works in its own way, in its own time, and often in ways that you could never have predicted. But the more you trust in this creative force, the more you will see it working in your life. The key is to hold on to your faith, to believe in the unseen, and to trust that the reality you desire is already on its way to you. In this way, faith becomes the ultimate creative force, capable of bringing into existence whatever you believe is possible. It is not merely a passive wish, but an active, dynamic power that can transform your life from the inside out. When you understand and harness this force, there is nothing you cannot create. Faith allows you to shape your world according to your deepest desires, turning the invisible into the visible and the imagined into real. Disregarding appearances is a profound act of defiance against the limitations of the physical world. When you focus on what is seen, what is obvious, and what is currently happening, you are bound by the constraints of the external world. You become a prisoner of circumstance, a spectator to your life rather than the creator of it. To disregard appearances means to look beyond what your senses are telling you and trust in something far deeper, the unseen potential that lies within you and the world around you. The power of appearances is that they seem real, solid, and fixed. But in truth, they are fleeting reflections of past thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions. The world you see is not the ultimate reality, but a manifestation of what you have believed up to this point. Every situation, every condition, every circumstance in your life is the result of an internal process of thought. What is appearing now is simply a delayed reflection of what you have previously accepted as true. When you understand this, you realize that appearances are not permanent, they are malleable and subject to change based on your inner state. If you allow appearances to dictate your thoughts and feelings, you remain stuck in a loop, repeating the same experiences over and over. You react to what you see, and in doing so, you continue to reinforce the reality you don't want. This is why it is essential to disregard appearances. By doing so, you stop feeding energy into the unwanted and start redirecting it toward the life you truly desire. Disregarding appearances requires a shift in focus from the outer world to the inner world. It demands that you place more faith in your imagination, in your ability to create a new reality through your thoughts and beliefs. When you refuse to be swayed by what is currently visible, you reclaim your power as the creator of your life. You begin to operate from a place of inner conviction, trusting that what you desire is possible, even if it has not yet materialized. This practice is not about denying reality or pretending that problems don't exist. It is about recognizing that the current reality is not the ultimate truth. It is about understanding that what you see is only one version of reality, a version that can change as you change your focus and beliefs. The key is to remain grounded in your vision of what could be, rather than being consumed by what is. In moments of doubt, when appearances seem overwhelming, it can be tempting to give in and accept the situation as unchangeable. But this is the very moment when you must strengthen your resolve. It is precisely when things look most impossible that you need to hold firm to your belief in a better outcome. Appearances will always try to pull you back into a state of doubt, fear, and limitation, but your task is to rise above them and stay connected to your inner vision. When you disregard appearances, you give yourself permission to believe in the impossible. You open yourself to new possibilities that were previously hidden from you because you were too focused on what was wrong, what was lacking, or what was not working. By shifting your attention away from appearances and toward your desired outcome, you start to align yourself with a new reality. This alignment is what allows the unseen to become seen, the impossible to become possible. Disregarding appearances also allows you to maintain a sense of peace and calm in the face of adversity. When you are not swayed by what is happening around you, you remain centered and focused on what you want to create. You are no longer reacting to external conditions, but instead responding to the deeper truth within you. This gives you the ability to navigate challenges with grace, knowing that they are temporary and subject to change. You are no longer at the mercy of the world, you are in control of your experience. People who have mastered the art of disregarding appearances are often seen as visionaries, dreamers, or even delusional by those who are firmly rooted in the material world. But these are the individuals who create change, who break free from the limitations of the present and shape the future. They refuse to accept things as they are and instead focus on how they could be. Their ability to look beyond appearances allows them to create realities that others could not have imagined. When you disregard appearances, you tap into a deeper level of creativity and intuition. You begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You start to attract solutions, people, and circumstances that align with your vision, rather than those that reflect your current situation. This shift in perspective is what allows you to break free from the cycle of repeating the same unwanted experiences and instead create something new, something aligned with your highest aspirations. Disregarding appearances is an act of faith, a declaration that you are not bound by the limitations of the physical world. Persisting in your assumption is one of the most powerful practices you can embrace when shaping your reality. It means holding fast to the belief that what you desire is already yours, even when there is no external evidence to support it. It is the unwavering conviction that what you assume to be true will eventually become true, as long as you refuse to give in to doubt or contrary appearances. Assumptions are the foundation of all creation. Every outcome you experience in life is first rooted in an assumption, whether you are aware of it or not. An assumption is more than just a passing thought. It is a deep-seated belief that shapes your perceptions and actions. When you persist in a particular assumption, you are effectively planting the seed for that assumption to become your reality. It is the consistency of your inner stance that gives birth to your outer world. The challenge most people face is maintaining their assumption in the face of opposing evidence. The physical world often reflects back conditions that seem to contradict the assumption you are holding. For instance, if you assume that you are financially abundant, but your current circumstances show a lack of resources, it can be tempting to give in to the appearance of lack. This is where persistence comes into play. Persistence means that you remain faithful to your assumption, even when everything around you appears to be the opposite. Persistence is the key to transforming your inner world into your outer reality. When you persist in assuming the fulfillment of your desire, you send a clear and consistent message to your subconscious mind, which then begins to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with that assumption. Over time, this alignment draws circumstances, people, and opportunities into your life that mirror the assumption you have held onto. It is through persistence that you turn your internal belief into a lived experience. One of the greatest obstacles to persistence is doubt. Doubt arises when you look at the world around you and see no evidence of your assumption being fulfilled. It whispers to you that maybe you were wrong, maybe it is not possible, or maybe you should lower your expectations. However, doubt is nothing more than a temporary reaction to appearances. It only has the power you give it. When you persist in your assumption, you learn to recognize doubt for what it is, an illusion created by your attachment to the present moment. The present moment, though important, is not the final destination. It is simply a snapshot of your previous thoughts and beliefs. If you remain attached to what is happening now, you will continue to create more of the same. But when you persist in your assumption, regardless of the present, you begin to rewrite your future. You stop reacting to what is and start creating what will be. The power of persistence lies in your ability to remain loyal to your desired outcome, even when there is no physical proof that it is on its way. Persistence is not about forcing or trying to make things happen. It is about remaining calm, confident, and steady in your inner conviction. It is the quiet, unwavering belief that what you desire is already yours, and that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring it into form. The more you persist in this belief, the more natural it becomes. Your assumption starts to feel less like a hopeful wish and more like an inevitable reality. As you persist in your assumption, you will begin to notice subtle shifts in your experience. You might encounter new opportunities, meet people who can help you, or have insights that guide you toward your goal. These shifts may be small at first, but they are signs that your assumption is beginning to materialize. It is important to acknowledge these signs and remain patient, knowing that the full manifestation of your desire is in progress. There may be times when persistence feels challenging, especially when the outer world seems stubbornly resistant to change. In these moments, it is crucial to remind yourself of the power of your assumption. Your external reality is always a reflection of your internal state. And if you continue to assume the fulfillment of your desire, the external world must eventually conform to that assumption. It may take time, but time is irrelevant when you are persistent. The only thing that matters is your unwavering belief in the truth of your assumption. By persisting in your assumption, you become the master of your own reality. You are no longer swayed by circumstances or appearances. Instead, you stand firm in the knowledge that you are the creator of your experience, and that what you assume to be true will eventually become true. This inner strength and conviction are what allow you to transcend the limitations of the physical world and manifest the life you desire. Persistence, then, is the ultimate act of faith. It is the continual, steady application of your belief in your desired outcome, regardless of what appears in the moment. Through persistence, you turn your assumptions into reality and create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. This practice of assuming and persisting is the cornerstone of personal transformation and the key to unlocking the full potential of your creative power. The subconscious mind is an infinite reservoir of power, a force that knows no limits. It operates beyond the boundaries of logic, time, and space, making it capable of achieving anything that you can imagine. Unlike the conscious mind, which is restricted by what it perceives as possible or reasonable, the subconscious is boundless. It accepts whatever you impress upon it as truth and works tirelessly to bring that truth into manifestation, regardless of how improbable or impossible it may seem to the conscious mind. The subconscious does not question or analyze, it simply responds to the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions you feed it. It takes your most dominant ideas and works to shape your reality in alignment with them. This is why it is so essential to understand the true nature of the subconscious mind and how it operates. It is not concerned with whether something is realistic or whether others believe it can be done. It operates in a realm of pure potentiality, where everything is possible. The moment you impress an idea or a desire upon the subconscious, it sets into motion the creative forces necessary to bring that idea into being. It begins to align circumstances, people, and events in your external world to reflect the inner assumption you have made. What many fail to realize is that the subconscious is always active. It is always working to manifest the thoughts and beliefs that dominate your mind. Whether you are aware of it or not, the reality you are living today is a reflection of what you have previously impressed upon your subconscious. Because the subconscious knows no limits, it is vital that you take responsibility for the thoughts and beliefs you are feeding it. Every thought, whether intentional or not, has the potential to become your reality if it is impressed deeply enough on the subconscious. This is why mastering your inner dialogue and mental imagery is so crucial. The subconscious mind cannot differentiate between what is imagined and what is real. It reacts to both with equal intensity, manifesting in your outer world what you have consistently entertained in your inner world. The subconscious mind also operates without the constraints of time. While the conscious mind often becomes impatient, expecting immediate results, the subconscious works in its own perfect timing. It orchestrates events in ways that you may not always understand, but are always moving you toward the fulfillment of your desire. The key is to trust in its infinite intelligence and allow it to work without interference from the conscious mind's doubts and fears. The subconscious is always in communication with the universe, working in tandem with forces far beyond what the conscious mind can comprehend. One of the most extraordinary aspects of the subconscious mind is its ability to access resources and knowledge far beyond what you may consciously possess. It taps into the collective unconscious, an infinite storehouse of wisdom and creativity. This is why ideas, solutions, and inspiration often come to you when you least expect them while you are asleep, in a relaxed state, or during moments of stillness. These flashes of insight are not accidents, they are the results of the subconscious mind working behind the scenes, using its limitless capacity to bring forth what you need at the right moment. Your beliefs about yourself and your capabilities are some of the most powerful forces that shape your reality. When you believe you are limited, your subconscious accepts that belief and works within those boundaries. But when you recognize that the subconscious knows no limits, you begin to realize that you, too, are limitless. There is no dream too big, no goal too far out of reach, and no obstacle that cannot be overcome when you fully tap into the power of your subconscious mind. One of the greatest challenges is getting the conscious mind to step out of the way. The conscious mind is often conditioned by past experiences, societal expectations, and limiting beliefs. It tends to question, doubt, and analyze everything. While this analytical thinking has its place, it can also block the full potential of the subconscious from unfolding. When you surrender your desires to the subconscious, trusting in its ability to bring them into being, you free yourself from the limitations of rational thought. You allow the limitless potential of the subconscious to take over and guide you toward your desired outcome. The subconscious also operates with a certainty that the conscious mind cannot always grasp. It does not waver or question. Once an idea is accepted, the subconscious begins working on it as if it were already true. It does not consider what ifs or entertain doubts. This is why persistence in thought is so important. The more you consistently feed your subconscious with images of what you desire, the more deeply those desires are imprinted, and the quicker they will manifest. Understanding that the subconscious knows no limits also means that your potential is boundless. Whatever you wish to achieve, whoever you wish to become, is possible. The only limits are those that you impose on yourself. By recognizing and utilizing the infinite power of your subconscious mind, you open yourself up to a world of endless possibilities. You begin to operate from a place of confidence, knowing that your inner world is the true creator of your outer reality. When you align with this truth, there is nothing that cannot be achieved, no desire that is out of reach, and no dream that cannot be fulfilled. Emotion is the driving force that brings belief to life. It is the fuel that empowers your thoughts and assumptions to become more than just fleeting ideas. They become deeply rooted convictions that shape your reality. Without emotion, a belief remains dormant, an abstract concept without the energy to take form. When you add emotion to your belief, it becomes charged, vibrant, and alive. It is emotion that propels belief from the mental realm into the physical world. Every thought you hold carries a certain level of emotional energy. The more emotionally charged the thought is, the more power it has to influence your subconscious mind. This is because the subconscious does not respond to words alone, it responds to the feeling behind those words. It is not enough to simply think that something is true, you must feel it to be true. The emotions you attach to your beliefs are what make them effective and capable of manifesting in your life. It is this emotional charge that gives your belief its creative power. When you strongly desire something, you are already infusing that desire with emotion. The intensity of your emotion dictates how quickly and effectively your belief will manifest. If your belief is lukewarm, if it lacks emotional intensity, it may take much longer to materialize, if it materializes at all. On the other hand, when you believe something with passion and conviction, when your emotions are fully aligned with your desire, the process of manifestation accelerates. The emotion acts as a bridge between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind may hold a belief, but it is the emotional energy behind that belief that impresses it upon the subconscious. The subconscious is not concerned with logic or reason, it responds to feelings. It is why someone can consciously desire a particular outcome, but fail to manifest it if their emotions are not aligned with that desire. If you want to change your outer reality, you must first change how you feel about your inner assumptions. Negative emotions can also play a role in shaping belief, often in ways that are counterproductive. Fear, doubt, and worry are powerful emotions that can sabotage your ability to manifest what you desire. When you hold a belief but feel fear or anxiety around it, you are sending mixed signals to your subconscious. While you may consciously want something, the emotion of fear can block it from coming to fruition. This is why mastering your emotions is key to mastering your belief system. You must ensure that your emotional energy is in harmony with your desired outcome. The process of aligning emotion with belief begins with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel when you think about what you want to achieve. Are you filled with excitement, joy, and anticipation, or are you plagued by doubt, worry, and frustration? The emotions you feel are indicators of the beliefs you truly hold. If your emotions are not aligned with your conscious desires, you need to shift your emotional state. This can be done through practices like visualization, affirmation, and gratitude, all of which help you to feel the reality of your desired outcome before it arrives. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions for fueling belief. When you feel grateful for something, even before it has manifested, you are telling your subconscious mind that it is already yours. Gratitude shifts your emotional state into one of abundance and fulfillment, which then aligns with your belief in having what you desire. This emotional alignment is what activates the law of attraction, drawing into your life the people, circumstances, and opportunities that match your emotional energy. Joy and excitement are also key emotions that fuel belief. When you are excited about the possibility of achieving your desire, your energy is high and your belief is empowered. You are telling your subconscious that this desire is not only possible, but that it is already in motion. This emotional charge creates a sense of inevitability, as if the outcome is not a question of if, but when. The more you can maintain this emotional state, the more quickly your belief will manifest into reality. Conversely, when negative emotions dominate your belief system, they act as barriers to manifestation. Emotions like doubt, fear, and frustration create resistance. They send a message to your subconscious that you are uncertain or afraid of the outcome. As a result, the subconscious mind responds by reflecting that uncertainty and fear back into your outer world. This is why it is crucial to manage your emotions carefully, ensuring that they are in harmony with your desires. Emotion is not just a fleeting feeling, it is a powerful force that shapes your life. When you understand that emotion fuels belief, you become more intentional about the emotions you cultivate. You learn to focus on emotions that support your desires rather than undermine them. By consciously aligning your emotions with your beliefs, you unlock the full potential of your creative power. The combination of belief and emotion is what brings your desires into being, transforming your inner vision into an external reality. It is this emotional energy that gives belief its true power to create the life you want. Acting as if you already have what you desire is a profound technique that taps into the creative power of your mind and aligns your external reality with your internal beliefs. When you embody the state of having already achieved your goal, you send a powerful message to your subconscious that this reality is true for you. This technique bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be by aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes. It is not merely a matter of pretending or faking it. It is about genuinely embodying the feelings and behaviors associated with your desires as though they are already part of your life. To implement this principle, you must first clarify what it is you truly desire. It could be anything from a fulfilling relationship, a successful career, improved health, or financial abundance. Once you have identified your desire, the next step is to visualize what your life would look and feel like if that desire were already realized. Imagine waking up each day feeling grateful and fulfilled, as if you have already achieved your goal. This visualization is crucial because it allows you to tap into the emotional state that aligns with your desire. The feelings of joy, satisfaction, and gratitude you experience in this state create a powerful vibration that resonates with the universe, attracting circumstances and opportunities that reflect those emotions. As you immerse yourself in this mental imagery, it is essential to start acting in ways that are consistent with having what you want. This could mean adopting new habits, changing your style of dress, or even the way you speak about yourself and your aspirations. If you desire to be fit and healthy, for example, you might start exercising regularly, eating nutritious foods, and surrounding yourself with people who inspire you. If you aspire to be financially successful, you could begin to budget wisely, invest in your education, or network with like-minded individuals who are already where you want to be. Each action you take reinforces your belief that you are already that person, further impressing this reality upon your subconscious. The act-as-if principle works because it aligns your external actions with your internal beliefs. Your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. When you consistently act as if you already possess what you desire, you create a compelling narrative that your subconscious accepts as truth. This narrative influences your thoughts and behaviors, drawing you closer to the realization of your goals. The universe responds to your vibration, aligning opportunities and resources to help you manifest your desires. Moreover, acting as it cultivates a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When you operate from a place of lack or limitation, you inadvertently repel the very things you seek. However, by embodying the feelings and behaviors of someone who is already successful, happy, or healthy, you shift your mindset to one of abundance. This shift in perspective opens the door to new possibilities, allowing you to see opportunities that you may have previously overlooked. Your confidence grows, and with it, your ability to take inspired action, further propelling you toward your desired outcome. It's important to recognize that the path to manifesting your desires may not always be linear. There may be challenges and setbacks along the way, but when you act as if you already have what you want, you develop resilience and a strong sense of purpose. You learn to navigate obstacles with grace, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than as deterrents. This mindset allows you to stay focused on your goals, maintaining your emotional alignment with your desires. The practice of acting as if encourages you to surround yourself with positive influences and like-minded individuals. The energy of those around you can significantly impact your beliefs and actions. By connecting with people who embody the qualities you aspire to possess, you reinforce your own beliefs and actions. Their support and encouragement serve as reminders that your desires are not only possible, but also within reach. Acting as if it is not a one-time event, but a continual practice. It requires consistency and dedication. The more you embody the state of having what you want, the more natural it becomes. Over time, this practice transforms your identity. You begin to see yourself as the person you aspire to be, which in turn shapes your reality. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions become aligned, and you become a magnet for the experiences you seek. The act of living as if you already have what you desire is a powerful tool for transformation. It allows you to harness the creative power of your mind and align your inner world with your outer reality. By embodying the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors of your desired self, you not only accelerate the manifestation of your goals, but also cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment and joy in the present moment. You step into your power, creating a life that reflects your true desires and aspirations, demonstrating that the key to achieving your dreams lies within you. Patience is often viewed as a passive state of waiting, but in the realm of manifestation and personal growth, it is anything but. Instead, patience is an active, powerful practice that requires faith, discipline, and a deep understanding of the nature of creation. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, the ability to remain patient while pursuing our desires can feel counterintuitive. However, embracing patience can transform your journey, aligning your inner state with the natural flow of the universe and paving the way for your desires to manifest in their perfect time. At its core, patience is rooted in trust. It is the belief that everything is unfolding as it should, even when you can't see the immediate results of your efforts. When you take inspired action toward your goals, there will inevitably be moments when the desired outcome seems distant or elusive. In these moments, doubt and frustration can creep in, causing you to question your path or your ability to manifest what you want. Yet it is precisely during these times that patience becomes crucial. By cultivating a deep-seated trust in the process, you anchor yourself in a mindset that allows for growth and transformation to occur. Practicing patience requires you to shift your focus from external circumstances to your internal state. It's easy to become consumed by the need for immediate results, but doing so often leads to anxiety and disappointment. Instead, by nurturing an internal sense of peace and contentment, you create a fertile ground for your desires to take root and flourish. This means consciously choosing to maintain a positive attitude, even in the face of setbacks or delays. When you can maintain this state of mind, you not only improve your emotional well-being, but also signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Understanding that everything has its own timing is essential. Just as nature unfolds according to its cycle, seasons change, seeds take time to germinate, and flowers bloom in their own time, so too do our desires have their own timelines. Recognizing that each step in your journey is part of a greater plan can help you cultivate patience. When you trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition, you can surrender the need for control and embrace the beauty of the unfolding process. This surrender allows you to be more present, appreciating the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. Patience fosters resilience. The path to achieving your goals is rarely straightforward. It is often filled with twists and turns, challenges, and unexpected detours. Those who practice patience are better equipped to navigate these obstacles. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, they see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Each challenge can teach you valuable lessons about yourself, your desires, and the process of creation. By embracing patience, You develop a strong sense of resilience that empowers you to keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. In addition, patience enhances your ability to cultivate clarity and vision. When you rush toward your goals, you may overlook crucial details or fail to fully consider what you truly desire. Taking the time to reflect and remain patient allows you to gain deeper insights into your aspirations. This clarity can reveal aspects of your desires that you may not have considered, leading to more informed decisions and actions. In this way, patience becomes a catalyst for personal growth and refinement, guiding you toward a more authentic expression of your desires. Engaging in practices that cultivate patience can also enrich your overall experience of life. Mindfulness, meditation, and other grounding techniques help you connect with the present moment, fostering a sense of peace and acceptance. When you are grounded in the now, you become less preoccupied with the future and more open to the possibilities that exist around you. This heightened awareness can lead to serendipitous moments and unexpected opportunities that may arise while you are on your journey, enhancing your manifestation experience. Ultimately, patience is not merely about waiting, it is about how you wait. It is about embracing the journey and trusting in the process of creation. When you cultivate patience, you are actively participating in the unfolding of your life. You are aligning yourself with the rhythms of the universe, allowing your desires to manifest in their perfect timing. This alignment fosters a sense of harmony and balance, creating a space where your aspirations can thrive. By embracing patience, you not only enhance your ability to manifest your desires, but also enrich your experience of life itself, that you learn to savor the present moment, finding joy in the journey rather than solely in the destination. Patience becomes a powerful ally on your path, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your dreams while nurturing your inner strength, resilience, and clarity. As you cultivate this essential quality, you open yourself up to the magic of life, allowing the universe to work in your favor and bring your desires into being at the right moment. In conclusion, embracing the journey of belief, when reason denies it, is a transformative experience that empowers you to transcend limitations and redefine what is possible in your life. The principles we've explored, whether it's understanding that belief transcends logic or recognizing the power of patience, offer profound insights into how you can harness the creative forces within you. Your imagination is a powerful tool, capable of reshaping your reality when you choose to overrule the confines of conventional reasoning. It is your inner conviction that serves as the driving force behind your manifestations, guiding you through challenges and affirming that your desires are not only valid but achievable. Faith emerges as a creative force, allowing you to sculpt your life in alignment with your aspirations, while patience acts as the anchor that keeps you steady amidst the unpredictable nature of the journey. By disregarding appearances and persisting in your assumptions, you cultivate a mindset that empowers you to see beyond the surface of your current reality. The subconscious knows no limits, and by fueling your beliefs with emotion and acting as if you already possess your desires, you align your inner state with the outer manifestations you seek. Ultimately, the act of believing when reason denies it is a courageous declaration of your power as a creator in your own life. It is an invitation to step into a reality where your dreams are not just possibilities but inevitable outcomes. As you embrace these principles, remember that the journey is as significant as the destination, filled with lessons, growth, and opportunities for expansion. Trust in your ability to shape your reality, cultivate patience, and remain steadfast in your beliefs. The universe is ready to respond to the energy you emit, so dare to believe, act, and create the life you truly desire.